what we're doing is we are using the pen tool, and we're going to take our time. We're just going to click straight line segments, big straight line segments. We're not worried about the curves yet. We're going to come back and edit those here in a minute. So I'm just clicking to rough out my path. And then we're going to close it here. Alright, so now I'm going to hold down Command to get my white arrow tool. Select it. Zooming in. Now with Command I'm going to click and tighten up my points since I'm zoomed in. And now with the pen tool, I'm just letting go of Command. That gives me back to my pen tool. I'm going to insert points halfway between my straight line segments. And once again, as we're using the pen tool, all we have to do is hold down Command, and that takes us right to the white arrow tool, allowing us to select our points or our handles. And you'll notice I haven't had to go over to my toolbar because I'm using those modifier keys, those left-hand modifier keys. Command gets us to the white arrow tool, and then when I let go of Command, I should be right back to my pen tool. You should know that spacebar allows you to pan. Command spacebar allows you to zoom in. And Command spacebar option allows you to zoom out. So once again, I'm not switching my tool. I still have my pen tool, and I'm using those modifier keys. And you'll start enjoying Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator much more when you get in the habit of using or learning those modifier keys. You're not always going back and forth to the tool panel. Holding down Command, I'm just pulling the handles out, trying to get it real close to the actual outline of the object. I'm going to let go of Command. That should give me my pen tool. And then I should be able to click on the path line segment and add a point. Using the spacebar to pan over to the other side. Let go of spacebar gives me my pen tool, and I can create another point. Command allows me to manipulate that point by grabbing the white arrow tool and just manipulating those points to fine-tune. You should be able to also click on these points and use your up and down arrow keys, left and right arrow keys to nudge these points. And I know the pen tool has plus and minus tools, but we really don't have to go over and get those plus or minus tools. All we have to do is hover over a line segment to add. If we hover over a point, it'll turn into the minus pen tool to delete a point. Hold down Command gives us our white arrow tool. So I have this big straight line segment, and now I need to split it in half with the pen tool. I'm going to add a point, hold down Command, and then just pull that point down to complete that nice fluid arc. Oops, messed up here. I need a nice fluid, smooth curve, not a point curve. So holding down Option with the pen tool allows you to convert anchor points from either angular points or smooth points with curves, with these handles. Now here I'm going to hold down Option, since I want this to be a nice smooth curve and not have any angular points. I'm going to hold down Option here again and pull. That gives me my Convert Anchor tool. I pull and that gives me some nice smooth handles here. Option again with the pen tool. I pull. And then I'm just kind of looking around and trying to fine tune. So holding down Command gives me my white arrow tool. Allows me to move those points and handles. Option Command Spacebar to zoom out. And now we've created this path. We need to name that path. You always want to keep a unique name on your path. If not, it'll just keep writing to that work path. So we double click down there on the work path. Name this. I'm going to call it Lid Section. Click OK, and that's how we create paths. Alright, so that's how we get through the path section of it. Watch the next video and I'll show you how to duplicate paths and use parts of paths to generate our second path on our lantern lid. Thanks.